Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you are returning, my name's Kevin, I am a geek, and you are watching Kevin the Geek. And today I am going to be checking out for Valentine's Day the movie Pretty Woman. Now I am doing this in two different ways. You can either check out the full length reaction, you can check it out in the pinned comment or the video description, and here on YouTube you are going to get the entire kind of condensed version with kind of little kind of cuts and things. But if you want to see that full length version, just head on over where you can check out the full movie reaction. And this is the community choice video. I gave a number of different suggestions for a romantic movie that you could watch for with me for Valentine's Day. So this is the one that has been chosen. It came quite close with Casablanca, but of course, you know, that's the way I like to do my movie reactions. I like to give some suggestions out to you guys. So I've currently got a poll running on the channel where you can choose the reaction for the month of March. I've got a few different, very different kind of movies than I think that this one is going to be, but make sure you head on to the community tab and you can vote on March's movie. But for today, we're checking out Pretty Women's... I keep doing that. I keep saying Pretty Women, not Pretty Woman. Sorry, it is Pretty Woman, starring Richard Gere and Julia Roberts in one of her very early film roles. I'm excited for this, so make sure you got your drink, make sure you got some popcorn, but most importantly, if you are new, please do subscribe to the channel. I'm on my way to 1,000 subscribers, so you can help me get to that point. But let's check out Pretty Woman.
But I wouldn't trust you with real gold. That's why this one's only worth about a penny. And if you wonder where the other one went, watch. Penny from the air?
Oh, magic!
Maybe I should just move out.
If that's what you want, yes.
All right, when you get back to New York, we'll discuss.
Now is as good a time as any.
That's fine with me, Edward. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Jessica.
Goodbye. No idea who that was or why he was calling.
I don't need to fall at your feet just cause you cut me to the bone.
I swear this song is like a staple for any movie sort of made in the 80s, 90s. I think I've come across so many movies which have this song being played.
Yeah, honey, we're looking.
Whoa, that is some proper 80s hairstyles there. Should I be looking? I don't know whether I should be looking.
That's my job. At the end of the month, I collect everybody's rent. Now give me the money or you're out of here.
Was that Mr. Heckles from Friends? It looked like him.
What's your dream? Hey, mister. Hey, what's your dream?
Two completely different worlds, it seems, for these two characters.
Detective Albertson. What do you know about that girl?
I tell you, man, I don't know who she hang with.
Hey, excuse me. What are you, from the press?
No, we're from Orlando.
Oh, I don't believe this. Do you see? I got tourists photographing the body out.
Was that Hank Azaria?
Carlos told me some great shit. We just had this party. I was the hostess.
I can't believe you bought drugs without a rent. What is going on with you, kid?
Damn.
Don't you want to get out of here? Get out of where? Where the fuck do you want to go?
Good point. When you're in the gutters, it's very hard to get yourself out of it.
Hey, girl!
Hey, yo, baby!
How about a freebie? It's my birthday.
Dream on!
It's a bit strange. They don't necessarily look like hookers.
Hey, Sugar, you looking for a date?
No, I want to find Beverly Hills. Can you give me directions?
Sure. For $5.
You can't charge me for directions.
I can do anything I want to, baby. I ain't lost.
Ooh.
What's your name?
What do you want it to be? Vivian.
He ain't good at driving. He's grinding them gears.
You're not shifting right. This is a standard 8.
Standard H. Like I know what that means. You ever driven a Lotus?
No.
You're gonna start right now.
Oh, she's gonna show him how it's done.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Hang on.
Okay.
Here we go.
She's gonna get pulled over, isn't she? There you go.
You know your foot's as big as your arm from your elbow to your wrist? Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
It's a little bit of trivia.
I'll have to try and check that one out later.
$100 an hour. Pretty stiff.
Well, no. But it's got potential.
Ho 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 ho! Ho 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 ho! Oh wow, they didn't actually get pulled over.
Why don't you put this on?
Why?
Well, this hotel is not the kind of establishment that rents rooms by the hour.
Good evening, Mr. Lewis.
Hello. You have messages?
Yes, we have several.
Thank you.
Cover yourself up, that's why you got the coat.
Well, color me happy. There's a sofa in here for two. Close your mouth, dear.
Did that really make much of a difference, turning on that one single lamp?
Mm-hmm. You know, you could pay me. That's one way to maybe break the ice.
Oh.
Pick one. I got red, I got green, I got yellow. I'm out of purple, but I do have one gold circle coin left. The condom of champions, the one and only. Nothing is getting through this sucker. What do you say?
A buffet of safety.
I'm a safety girl.
I weren't expecting that. I mean, safety is very important.
Let me guess. That would make you a lawyer.
A lawyer?
Mm-hmm.
What makes you think I'm a lawyer?
You've got that, sharp, useless look about you. Don't you drink?
No.
So you got that entire bottle of champagne just for her?
How much for the entire night?
And couldn't afford it.
Try me.
$300.
Done.
What aspect does she think that he wouldn't be able to afford it? He's in a penthouse apartment.
All right, look, I do not want any drugs here. I don't want any of this. Get your things and your money and please leave.
I don't do drugs, all right? I stopped doing drugs when I was 14.
What is this?
What is that?
This is dental floss.
Yeah, so?
I thought she was nicking something for a minute.
It's just that very few people surprise me.
Yeah, well, you're lucky. Most of them shocked the hell out of me.
This is a very slow burn of a movie, but their dynamic I'm kind of intrigued by already.
I have a little carpet picnic here. Are you sure you don't want to drink?
I'm high on life, can't you tell?
Not really. This has got to be the weirdest seduction scene I think I've ever seen.
What do you want?
What do you do?
Everything. But I don't kiss on the mouth.
I'm kind of glad that's over. I didn't see much more than that.
Are you hungry? You must be. Why don't you sit and have something to eat?
She's really not used to this.
Well, I just think it'd be better if you went with a date, you know? Keep it social.
Got the note.
Edward?
Talk.
You hear me?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm here.
If
What
you
is
want to impress me.
I have a business proposition for you. Would you consider spending the week with me? I will pay you to be at my beck and call.
If you're talking 24 hours a day, it's gonna cost you
2,000.
3,000.
Done.
Holy shit!
Any questions?
Can I call you Eddie?
Not if you expect me to answer.
I would have stayed for 2,000.
I would have paid 4.
Ooh. The soundtrack to this is banging. If they don't play Roy Orbison, Pretty Woman, oh, they would have missed out here. I mean, I don't even know if that song was even out by this point. Maybe it was written for this movie. Maybe it was for something else. I don't know. Oh, they're judging her.
I don't think we have anything for you. You're obviously in the wrong place. Please leave.
Bad customer service. Never judge a book by its cover.
I tried to go get a dress on Rodeo Drive today, and the women wouldn't help me. And I have all this money now and no dress. Not that I expect you to help me, but I have all of this, okay? I have to buy a dress for dinner tonight, and nobody will help me.
Women's clothing. Bridget, please.
Yes, but I'd like you to do a favor for me, please. I'm sending someone over. Her name is Vivian. She's a special guest.
See, if you know the right people, doors just get opened for you.
You're a size 6, right?
Yeah. How'd you know that?
Oh, that's my job.
I wouldn't mind a personal shopper. My sense of style ain't good. Obviously, apart from today.
Hello.
Never, ever pick up the phone.
And why are you calling me?
Get her back for me, please.
Hello?
I told you not to pick up the phone.
Then stop calling me.
He can't.
Good. Elbows off the table. Don't slouch. Shrimp fork. Salad fork. Dinner fork.
I like this dude. Why do I feel it's going to follow every kind of movie trope? They do really well. They're going to kind of have a bit of a breakup, a bit of argument, and then they'll get back together by the end.
Intriguing young lady, Miss Vivian.
There she is. Yeah, you weren't expecting that. Love the music. Like I said, the music in this movie is definitely really good.
Excuse me.
Shall I order for you?
Yeah. Please do so. Thank you.
Yeah, these two as a pairing, they're very intriguing. Really. They're the best bits of this movie, which is what it should be.
I don't know about you, but I've never been able to figure which goes with what.
There you go. Keep it simple.
You know, there was a time when we built ships the size of cities.
Is that snails?
At the price I'm paying for this stock, Mr. Morse, you are going to be a very rich man.
I'm rich enough. I just want to head my shipyard.
Oh, good catch!
Slippery little suckers.
It happens all the time.
Am I the only one who's not paying pretty much any attention to the business talk that's going on here? I'm literally all about Vivian right now.
I'll buy your stock back.
You don't have the money.
We will. We're getting a contract to build 10 destroyers.
There will be no contract. The contract is now buried in Appropriations Committee, and it will remain there.
Ooh. Is this going to be the moment which gives the conflict of the movie, which is kind of what I said? Because so far, I think Vivian and Edward, they're both like really fascinated with each other. But I wonder if she's now going to kind of see him for the less than good side. 'Cause so far, he's like been a perfect gentleman. He's paying her and he's giving her money for clothes and stuff. But this is going to be that point where she maybe goes, hang on, he's kind of ruthless when it comes to business, and maybe her morals aren't going to agree with that. That's my current thoughts. But I'll tell you what, we're nearly halfway through this movie, and I am enjoying it. But it's definitely the scenes with them two together that I'm enjoying the most, more so than the movie as an overall. If that makes any sense.
It really is totally irrelevant whether I like this man or not. I will not let myself become emotionally involved in business. You and I are such similar creatures, Vivian. We both screw people for money.
Damn, that's a very good point. Oh, he's a pianist. That's a skill I was not expecting. Ooh. Yep, she don't want to make it personal. And he really does.
Now, if you have any trouble using this card, have him call the hotel, all right?
More shopping.
I don't think I've ever heard a woman complain that they've got to do more shopping before. Oh, yes!
She has my card. And we'll help her use it, sir.
Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman.
Give it the tie. He really wants to do this.
He would go crazy
Give it
about
a
this tie. He really
Who
would.
ordered pizza?
Oh, she's gonna go back in this store, yeah.
I was in here yesterday. You wouldn't wait on me?
Oh,
You work on commission, right?
yes.
Big mistake. Big. Huge. How was your day, dear?
Oh, that's what she's doing with the tie.
You look great. You look like a lady. You're gonna have a wonderful time.
It's a lovely dress. I'll give her that.
She's just being testy. Edward's our most eligible bachelor. Everybody is trying to land him.
Well, I'm not trying to land him. I'm just using him for sex.
Oh!
I see some differences in you this week, like the tie, and I'm wondering if maybe this girl isn't the difference.
What's wrong with the tie?
She's not a spy. She is a hooker. She is a hooker.
I don't know which is worse in his eyes.
Hey, don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Listen, maybe you and I could get together sometime.
Oh. I think what she's liked is that she hasn't been treated like a hooker, like that she is the bottom of the basement, bottom of the barrel kind of scum, as she's probably used to being treated when she, goes out on these dates. But now, after having been sort of wined and dined and treated to the finer stuff, she's being reminded of what she does for a living, and she wants more of it, I think. So, yeah, that interaction there with him, yeah, that's why she's got this sort of conflict with her.
If you were going to tell everybody I'm a hooker, why didn't you just let
I
me
did
wear my
not.
own
I
clothes,
did not.
okay? I mean, in my own clothes, when someone like that guy Stucky comes up to me, I can handle it. I'm prepared. I've never had anyone make me feel as cheap as you did today.
Somehow I find that very hard to believe.
Dude!
People put you down enough, you start to believe it.
Yeah, I get that.
I think you are a very bright, very special woman.
I bet it's been a long time since she heard someone say that.
Where are you going?
I have a date.
With the hooker?
Dude. Like, we know that's what she is, but there's no need to belittle her like that. Damn.
Do I look okay?
You're looking fine, girl.
Something's missing.
If I forget to tell you later, I had a really good time tonight.
Thank you.
Oh my god, we got on a private jet. I mean, if you've never been on a plane before, you can't do much better than your first time on a private jet. No cramped seats. You can go to the toilet whenever you want. Probably get good food.
Well, it should be a pretty smooth flight, Mr. Lewis. The weather is clear all the way up to San Francisco. We should be there in about 50 minutes.
Mile High Club! Mile High Club! See, I appreciate opera, but I need to understand what's going on. And sometimes, you can only get so much from the music and from the interaction. Sometimes you need to hear the words.
Did you enjoy the opera, dear?
Oh, it was so good, I almost peed my pants.
Said she liked it better than Pirates of Penzance.
Ah, nice save. Nice save. There you go. That's as close as she's going to get to actually. Oh, no, hang on. Okay, no. She got a little bit closer. Well, there you go. She's got emotionally connected. The music is really good, even in these kind of nice instrumental parts as well. It's like you could go so far as having just the biggest bits, you know, and going, yeah, we'll have all these kind of popular, kind of big. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, you can always have the bigger bits, but it's these emotional instrumental pieces that you need to do well as well. And this movie's doing it good.
I'd really like to see you again.
You would?
Yes. I've arranged for you to have an apartment, to have a car, to have a wide variety of stores guaranteed to suck up to you anytime you want to go shopping.
You can leave some money by the bed when you pass through town. It's a really good offer for a girl like me.
I've never treated you like a prostitute.
It could be argued that you kind of have still.
You just did.
Yeah. What is it? There's always seems to be this stereotype for girls who are from like New York and from the Bronx that they always got to do with the big chewing gum. I don't know what it is. Is that just me in the movies I seem to have watched?
My interests in your company have changed.
What is it you're after now, Mr. Lewis?
Well, I no longer wish to buy your company and take it apart.
I find this hard to say without sounding condescending, but I'm proud of you.
Hold it. Hold it, these aren't signed. These aren't signed. Could someone please tell me what the fuck is going on here?
I mean, maybe if I do you, then I wouldn't care about losing millions of dollars, because I have to be very honest with you right now, Vivian. Right now, I really do care. Right now, I am just freaking out.
Slap him!
Ow!
Yes! Oh!
She's a whore, man. She's a goddamn...
Oh!
Get out!
Dude, you can't blame me. You were trying to rape a woman.
There'll always be some guy, even some friend of yours, thinking he can treat me like Stucky, thinking that it's allowed. What are you gonna do? You gonna beat up everybody?
Some things you just can't fix with money.
Please take Miss Vivian anywhere she wishes to go.
Yes, sir.
I like him. I do.
It's been a pleasure knowing you. Come and visit us again sometime.
Hey!
Stay cool.
He's the true hero of this story.
It must have been love, but it's over now.
Was this song written for this movie? Because it would surprise me if it was. If it's not, it's a perfect use of music.
It must be difficult to let go of something so beautiful.
Mm-hmm. He knows him so well. Is this the posh equivalent of going outside of someone's window, holding up a boombox? Don't look down, buddy. Conquer your fears. Okay.
Everybody comes here. This is Hollywood.
Walking down the street, pretty woman. Oh, Hank Azaria was in this. I thought it was him. So that's 2 hours of Pretty Women. Damn, I keep saying that. I keep saying it's Pretty Women, not Pretty Woman. It's definitely one very, very, very pretty woman in that movie. Right, okay. Give me a moment. Let me get on my thoughts. Let me kind of come up with a review for that, and I'll be back with you shortly.
A few moments later.
Okay, there we go. That was Pretty Woman. So, a lot to take in with that one. So, I am on one hand a little bit surprised. So, going into this movie, knowing that it basically was to do with a high-class businessman dealing with a hooker, I didn't expect it to try and have the heart that it did. And I think that if you took away Richard Gere and Julia Roberts and put someone else in there, it could very easily have come across a lot more cheesy, a little bit more cringy than it turned out to be. But somehow these two managed to make this movie work. And also, I will say, Bernard, who was the hotel manager, he was in this movie for probably 10-15 minutes worth of it, with little bits and bobs here and there, but he had a big role to play in this movie. Obviously when Vivian kind of got brought down, you're thinking, oh, he's just going to try and get her thrown out and everything, but he kind of took her under his wing a little bit. But the money aspect is something that plays a big role in this movie, and it seems to suggest on one hand that if you throw enough money around, you're gonna get what you want, effectively, whilst at the same time trying to point out that money is no it shouldn't be an obstacle, or it shouldn't be all that it is, enabling you to get what you want. It's a strange movie that I don't know whether it quite found the balance, if that makes any sense to you guys. For me, I think it does a really good job in trying to show that money shouldn't be everything, but at the same time you can't escape from the fact that if it was a different situation, was it the other girl, the friend of Vivian's who kind of came in, it would have turned out to be all about the money. Had it been someone other than Edward's character, it would have been all about the money. It went down this sort of Hollywood kind of stereotype of a meet cute. Did it land it? I would say for the most part, I feel it probably kind of did. I mean, it had some cringy moments. It had some cheesy moments. And of course you have that really horrible scene at the end where the lawyer guy, Phil, basically forced himself on Vivian and was really not a nice character, whereas for a little while it seemed to suggest he was a little bit more of the moral character, whereas the Edward character wasn't, and then it kind of flipped it on its head a little bit. I definitely feel, was it not for Richard Gere and Julia Roberts, it would have been a very different movie. It's got to be said. It would have been so totally different. As it was, the pairing of them two, it really worked. But yeah, I can understand where some people may find faults with it and may try to criticize it. It's definitely got this kind of vibe where you could have these stereotypical feminists would go, this is awful, this is horrible, and it's all very misogynistic towards women and only treats women as sexual objects. Some people will definitely go down that route, and I think that's how some people will perceive it. I don't necessarily think it does go down that route, but I can understand why people would think that if they do ultimately think that of this movie. But I did enjoy it. I thought it was a fun little movie. I wouldn't say it was mind-blowing by any stretch of the imagination, but it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. But those are just my thoughts. What did you think of Pretty Woman? Whatever your thoughts are, please drop them in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. Also, please don't forget to check out all of my other content. You can subscribe to the channel if you are new. And also, don't forget to check out the poll that is running on the channel in the community tab, where you can vote on the movie reaction choice for the month of March. But for today, my name's Kevin. I'm a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.